This is Williebean, the old dog. This song is for him. Here's a little ditty that I wrote back before I went to jail. I didn't know if I was ever going to see the old dogs again, and I didn't know quite what was going on, so this is called A Dog Named Williebean. One dagger. Oh. Well, Dougie left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Waylon and me. Just this old karaoke and an empty bottle of booze. I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Williebean. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some pup would giggle and I'd get red, and some hound would laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a dog named Williebean. I got quick and I grew up mean. My paws got hard and my ears got keen, rolling from town to town to hide my shame. I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that give me that awful name. It was Captain Merg in mid-July, and I just hit the rabbits and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old doghouse on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty, mangy man that named me Williebean. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that Waylon had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Boy, gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood run cold, and I said, "My name is Williebean. How do you do? Now you gonna die." Well, that's what I barked at him anyway. I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he throwed his knife and cut off a piece of my ear. And busted the chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the doghouse out into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I bit tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He bit like a mule and he kicked like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and I stood there looking at me and I saw him smile, and he said, "Williebean, if a dog's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I left you with Waylon and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helps to make you strong. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Williebean." What could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I gave him my paw, and he said, "Good boy." I come away with a brand new squeak toy. And I think about him now and then, and every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever happen to have a batch of pups, I ain't gonna be naming none of them Dougie or John or Gallon, or I'm gonna name them all Williebean.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Same crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. Yeah. And if you don't know, now you know, fucker. Can't let anyone hold you back.